Good afternoon there, Chat and Joahna. It's Kerry here from Pacific Toyota Lexus Cairns. So what I would like to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2019 Toyota Camry Ascent in silver in colour. Just before I go into the video itself, I just want to let you know a little bit more about the dealership as well too. So actually we're of two pre-owned dealerships here in Far North Queensland. So this one we're sitting at the moment is actually at 77 Mulgrave Road. So basically we're actually in the city of Cairns itself. The heart of Cairns is about 1.5 kilometres away from us, and our second pre-owned yard is actually at 235 Mulgrave Road, and that's about 2 kilometres left on the south of Cairns itself. On the left hand side next to that is our franchise Toyota dealership and Lexus service and parts department behind that. And also we actually own opposite lock and four drives, also Pacific Honda that does all our trucks, and actually Coral Motors that does all our pre-inspections on our pre-owned vehicles. So as you can see in the background there, that is actually our showroom floor. So it's two-story, that big grey building. And we actually sell around about 160 to 200 cars a month here at the dealership as well. So we haul up to about 180 to 250 cars a month, and we sell around, exactly to say, is about 200 cars a month as well too. So let's get straight through to this video for you and basically show you a little bit more about the vehicle. I just want to let you know that I want to point out if there's any blemishes on the paint, also any stone chips or any imperfections in the vehicle itself, trim wise, interior, exterior, and through the rims, and also through the engine bay as well too. So what I'm going to do is get the camera straight onto the front bar. As you see, we'll get right down to the front bar of the vehicle itself. Go across the top of that. Fantastic, looks really good. It's in great condition. Go up onto the bonnet, just make sure I go across the top of the bonnet. Just go a little bit more close. I just noticed it here. There is a little bit of blemish here, but we can do a brush touch on that before it gets delivered. Just up onto the windscreen itself, just to make sure there's no chips or cracks in the windscreen. Just going down the left side of the vehicle right now. Just going to point out if there's any bad perfections in the paint or any blemishes on the doors. Let's go straight to the side of the vehicle. I just noticed it down here. There's one little mark just where they actually open up on the door, but we can actually get that polished and brush touched for you. Just on the rear bar here now. Looking down the left side of the vehicle, just get a bit more closer shot up here on the left side of the bar. There's a couple little marks here, but we can actually buff that out for you. Also going around the rims itself, just go down the bottom of the seal, and then basically back through the wheel arch here. Got plenty of tread on the tyres, got around about 98% tread on those tyres. Just on the rim, just no gutter ash on the rims itself. Open up the driver's side door right now on the passenger side. Going through the trim's in really great condition. Down onto the kick panel, there's no markings there. Through the floor, back up through the dash, across the top of the dash, and back through the driver's side seat. And through the passenger side seat, but I'll get through those logbooks with you. I'll just close the door here, go through the back rear door now. Checking the trims on that. In great condition. A couple little scuff marks around on the trim, but like I said to you, it is a pre-owned vehicle. It's not a brand new vehicle. Across the middle of the row, second row seats. It's in great condition. Okay, having a look at the rear bar now. Just go across the rear bar just to make sure there's no blemishes. Only thing I found that there is a couple little marks and one little mark here that I can get fixed anyway before delivery. Fantastic, that looks good. Just go up onto the boot of it just to make sure there's no blemishes on the boot itself. Fantastic, looks amazing. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, just go down the driver's side now and give you a little bit more, a bit of an angle here, Chad and Joahna. I'm just going to get a bit more closer up here as we're going down and just make sure there's no blemishes on this side, on the driver's side at all. Fantastic, that looks great. It's in great condition. Like I said, vehicle's in great condition. It's been looked after really well. Okay, so I'll get the camera going around the wheel arch here on the driver's side. Just checking the tread tires. Got plenty of tread on those tires. Down onto the sideboards, then back up through the wheel arch here on the rear. Fantastic, got plenty of tread on those tires as well. No gutter rashes on those rims. Having a look through to the rear of the door now, just to make sure I'm checking all the trim. Like I said, there's a couple of little scuff marks, but that's nothing there. It's in pretty good condition. Fantastic. All right, just about to open up the driver's side door. As I'm opening the driver's side door, I just noticed it down on the back passenger side door. Another little marking where they've actually opened up the door. But everything else looks fine. Down onto the kickboard, back up through the dash, across the dash itself, and then back through the passenger side seat, through the driver's side seat. Just make sure there's no blemishes on the seats itself. Okay, I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now. Put the camera on the cluster, just as in the odometer reading. Start the vehicle up. Okay, watch that display, shows up, very nice. 53,910 on the clock. Just before I go away from the steering wheel itself, I just want to make sure there's no blemishes on the steering wheel or no marking. That steering wheel is in great condition. As you can see on the steering wheel itself, you've got your volume controls, your voice recognition, your Bluetooth as well too. And then on the right side of the driver's side steering is you've got your cruise control, your adaptable radar cruise control, also your lane departure, and also your tuning your stations in as well too. If you have a look down here on the right side of the panel, is you've got also your fuel release, your boot release, your traction control, and then your auto headlights as well too. All right, having a look over here on the air conditioning where the audio sound system sits. Just put it in reverse, give you a look at the camera. Fantastic, looks amazing. And then just having a look at your air conditioning unit here. So just your air conditioning from your cold to your hot. Also as your speed controlling's there as well too. And just below that there is your 12 volt. So I'll get a bit more clear picture. And then you just pop that up there as well too, so you can charge your accessories. And below that there is also, you got your AUX and USB port. Below that there as well, in front of that is actually a little coin box, and then if you want to open that up, it's an extra little hottie department as well too. So if you flick that little button there, it comes back and it recloses again. You've got your cup holders here on the left side, or your handbrakes here as well too. And the most important thing about this video is basically going through the service books with you. So it's got your first service at 16,000, next service at 32,000 Ks, and the service after that is at 47,000 Ks. It's not due for a 60,000 K service, as you see right there on the windscreen. Fantastic. Okay, that is coming to the end of the video right now. Thank you very much for your inquiry. What I'm going to do right now is basically just open up the bonnet, just give me a look inside the bonnet itself before I end the video. Okay, so open up the bonnet, let's get a little bit more back clear, just give a look how tidy and clean underneath there is. Awesome. But thank you very much for your inquiry today, Chad and Joanne. Hopefully we can make you a proud owner of this 2019 Toyota Camry Ascent in silver in colour, done 53,000 Ks.